It's either a reference to Pokemon or it's just because his name's Nebula.
If it's a reference to Pokemon, I respect it. If it's not, I don't respect you anymore, Nebula. You're going to lose this now. So, here comes the Inkling.
No, it's for him. It's Nebula.
All right.
Ooh,
So, Nebula's going to lose, all because of that.
That's cold, dude.
Remember, at the end of Smash 4, he said he was changing his tag from Z back to N to give it to Zenodo. And he was going, he's N now. First tag.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Pretty even so far. Nebula finding a little bit better footing on the stage here.
So, one of the weaknesses that I've figured out over time is that his Charizard is probably the weakest out of all of them because he just really doesn't do anything but try to kill with it. He kind of fishes.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he said that himself earlier.
Oh, he did?
His Charizard is the worst of the bunch.
Granted, that's the entire purpose of Charizard. You're just trying to get kills there. You're trying to fish.
Yeah, kills and recovery. Not always good for. Alright, you know. Charizard couldn't do that, though. Just spiking the squid straight into the Blasto.
Sorry, I looked away for a second. Uncommentator like at me. But, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to say back in that, but hey. At least I admitted my mistakes.
Yep. Opting to go to Charizard here, actually. Maybe just wants the extra weight.
Actually, you know what?
Good damage.
That was really nice. Getting the Nair into down throw. It's a forward air forward air off stage. That's really nice, and unfortunately, gonna charge that. Probably gonna get punished for it. She tried to go for the up air kill. I respect it, but I think it would have been more consistent if you went for the up smash instead.
Yeah, I don't think up air would have killed her either.
I'm personally,
I'm
personally the kind of man to think that forward smash from side B is the best option, but maybe that's just me.
You don't always. It depends how you hit them, though. What you get for your options.
Ooh, but instead of being able to anti-air, and there's a 2-stock lead right now. I mean, granted, Inkling has a comeback factor in her ink, so she very well could make this up entirely.
Yeah. Ooh,
like that.
Wow, okay.
Didn't even need to do anything, just inch him towards the blast zone and gone.
Alright, the Squirtle, though, doing some damage.
Getting that nice Sheik ZSS combination there. But that downer, though, is a pretty big weakness because it's got that hot end lag.
Yeah, it is. It's not great.
Instead, it seems, honestly, one thing to just look out for with Nebula is he just keeps on trying to fair. That's pretty predictable, not gonna lie. Because, granted, that's kind of the predictable thing about Squirtle. He's so aerial-based. He's always gonna want to go for aerials. Instead, she's just gonna shoot with the ink. Just paint this little Ivysaur purple.
Yeah.
Instead, it seems like Nebula's just trying to go for the edge guarding. One of the things that I can respect about Nebula's gameplay is that he's actually going really safe. He never really tries to do something that's really risky, and I can respect that about that. But honestly, if he played a little risky, he wouldn't be in this disadvantage right now.
I wouldn't even say he's in disadvantage. He's just not finishing the kill. Like, he's had stage control, but I say that he gets thrown off stage.
That's probably why he needs to train his Charizard really efficiently or try to look for kill setups. Instead of getting that nice downer, calling it out.
Don't even need Zard kills, and you just keep spiking them.
Yeah, but one of the things that really has to be considered in this matchup is Ivysaur and Squirtle don't have the best time killing.
Yeah.
They have very specific setups and very specific moves that do, and if you just watch out for them, then you're pretty much in the clear. Granted, that's kind of self-explanatory. Watch out for the kill moves, but at the same time, the smash attacks with them are way too predictable to be really any good at high level.
Yeah, they're very aerial focused, just combo characters. Just want to rack up damage, basically.
Yeah, and it's all for a Charizard to go get the kill, but even then...
Ooh, Snake.
Okay, this is actually a lot more different.
Yeah, that's quite the lineup. Inkling and Snake.
Granted, Snake and Inkling are not the farthest things away from each other.
I mean, they both have bombs.
I mean, that's kind of the only comparison I can draw between the two. But hey...
But it's enough. That's all we need.
Now that I think about it, this is probably just a better option in general because Snake keeps the two biggest threats at bay, and Charizard kind of gets whipped by Snake because he's way too big. So Squirtle is really light and will die extremely quickly to Snake if Snake can get a grab in there. I don't know how I was starting for so long. Ivysaur is probably the best route to go here because Ivysaur is a zoner as well. And usually, zoners versus zoner is the best thing you can go for.
Either way, though, it doesn't seem to be phasing Nebula much. Still just playing his game, but percents are a lot more even. See if maybe he can figure something out, how to play around these projectiles a little better.
I feel like Faith, she could try to stop spamming all these aerials. I understand that she wants to get the damage, but also this is putting her in a lot of big disadvantage right here. Look at all this percent that's being racked up, all based on just spamming those aerials.
Ooh, line whip.
That was all just from punishes.
Yeah, it was a good combo from Nebula, but yeah, the whole like last 15-20 seconds of that stock, she didn't use like any of her zoning tools.
Actually, this is a really sick combo. It was about to finish up with an up B kill, but instead not going to get that. Instead, naring.
Yeah, down air to nair. Continues at Razor Leaf. Spike. Oh no.
This is
that was a sick combo.
One of the things that I love about Ultimate is that it's always possible to make up any kind of deficit because every character has some way to make up anything, except for Bowser Jr. But hey,
True.
Bowser Jr. just sucks.
Feels bad, man.
Actually, no, Bowser Jr. really isn't that bad. But instead, gonna spike off stage, and that's gonna be the set.
Or no, there was one Vine Whip. But that was brutal. That last game just blew her out of the water.